Because you look at the people in the Bible who were constantly being called to impossible tasks. You look at people in the Bible who were constantly being called to do impossible things. You look at Abraham and Sarah, they couldn't have kids, but God said, hey, you're going to be the father, not just of many, and I'm going to change your name to being the father of many, to being the father of nations, right? I'm going to change your name. And so he had to believe that's an impossible task that God called him to. This is an impossible life that God's called him to. But God saw him through it. It wasn't because Abraham was amazing. It was because God was amazing. So Abraham became the father of many nations. Moses was a fugitive on the run, living on the backside of the desert. He stuttered. He could not speak really well. And what did God call him to do? He says, I want you to go get my people, and I want you to lead them out of Egypt. I want you to go confront the most powerful man in the world, and I want you to lead them out of Egypt. God, I'm not equipped for this. Yeah, I know you're not, but I am. And I want you to do what I'm calling you to do. Over and over and over. If you look at Abraham, Moses, Joshua is called to conquer the giants in the promised land. And people were scared. They said, we look like grasshoppers in their eyes. And Caleb and Joshua were saying, but we can go do this. They believed God's word. They believed God's promise.